You're fine.
My voice got bumped up because I was as quiet as a lamb.
Starting recording now.
I mean, that Igor voice is just me doing a bad Peter Sellers impression.
Did we resolve our technical issues from last time?
Yes, I had Kat bump up her.
We're not Peter Sellers.
Peter Lorre is what you're thinking of.
Thank you.
Resolution.
Yeah, the output resolution was what was super on there.
Which, fun fact.
Also, it was a weird GIF file type for some reason.
Which, fun fact, the Peter Lorre voice is also what inspired the Ren voice from Ren and Stimpy.
Alright, starting music.
Yo.
Turn the music back all the way, because it is... There we go.
It was a dark and spooky Halloween night.
Maybe we should have somebody look at the... Maybe we should also have somebody look at the Twitch really quick.
You can jump on there and check it out if you want to.
Yeah, I'll check really quick.
Alright, let me get all nice and comfy. Oh, ow, hit my foot against my coffee table. Alright.
Testing, 1, 2, 3.
Hola, hola. Alright. Our story continues for our band of cryptids. Mac the Bog Corpse, Dolly the Flatwoods Monster, Jeremy the Mothman, Wintekowa the Wendigo, and Gypsy, how you feeling? How we
for now you may call me Aiueghrerr'itorth, Eghrao-kotu.
Very good. The Kinderhook Blob. I wasn't sure if you were wanting to go by Susan or Brandon or what you were feeling like today. Gotta respect them choices. Forced to flee from their home in the subways of downtown New York, the tramps find themselves in the remains of a desolate theater, home of one Cadmus Finch, a once famous Broadway actor and director. Having fallen on hard times, Cadmus is accosted by two armed men insisting that he owes money to their boss, Mr. Gambino. Deciding to assist the old man, the tramps put up a valiant fight against the mobsters, ultimately killing them. Grateful to his fairy saviors, Cadmus welcomes the unusual group into his home and celebrates with a drink, loudly declaring that he would repay their kindness by the end of the year. Ooh, that's loud on my end. Turn it down.
Good for me.
Time has passed. It is now summertime in New York City. The tramps have kept a close eye on their former home, a subway station long abandoned by the city, but the season previous was flooded in a freak infrastructure breakdown. The tramps have watched in dismay as their scant belongings left in the subway car were dredged up from the watery tomb of the underground and disposed of by waste management.
How dare they?
Cadmus, sensing the low spirits of his fae friends, decides to take them on a midnight stroll through Central Park. And, I'd like to... Yeah?
What about the thing that I found last week?
The thing?
Yeah, the thing.
What was it?
The fucking, the tunnels.
Oh, underneath. Okay.
Yeah, the hidden doorways and stuff like that.
I didn't know if you wanted to deeply explore those or not. Let me see here. It looks like they were predominantly used by bootleggers, transporting illicit spirits throughout the city. They will allow you an underground access to the sewers.
Interesting.  。
And I would like
is
to...
there like an actual distillery here, or?
Give me just 1 second so I can finish this thought real quick.
Okay.
I just need to apologize beforehand, as... Well, Gypsy was right. A Tony Award should only go to Broadway productions. And as such, I need to rectify my mistake in the only way I know how.
He is. This is everything I could have hoped for. Hamlet the musical, Tony Award winning. It won a Tony.
Sure did.
I don't understand the joke.
Incredible.
I don't understand the joke.
Applause. Thunderous
Somebody
applause.
explain.
So last time I put on there that Cadmus in the newspaper won a Tony Award for Hamlet, and Tony Awards are generally only for Broadway, and Hamlet is not traditionally a musical. I hope this rectifies my dire mistake.
He got a world famous musical award for a Shakespeare play, which made previously was completely inconsistent with reality, but now is wholly canonical.
I'm glad
thank goodness our cryptid story is now grounded in reality once more.
Ah, thank God I saved our skin.
Also, hey, Storm, just curious.
Yeah?
Did you see the message I sent you earlier this week? About me being surprised that we didn't fight an NPC by a certain name.
Well, you gotta give me some time, kiddo. You gotta let the story evolve. Alright. Cadmus, at the peak of midnight, invites you all for what he describes as a walk through, or a jaunty stroll through Central Park. What eventually turns into a jaunty stroll ends up turning into you all ducking and weaving in and out of the bushes, as Cadmus seems to take you on this little safari, trying to keep out of sight of anybody who might be in the park late at night.
I was gonna ask, how often does he bring us to the actual fucking areas with street lamps?
He tries to do his best to at least, keep you out of the light, since he's observed you guys trying to stay out of sight, out of mind. But, he's kind of taken on the idea, okay, we can try to get through the alleyways, try to get through just the less populated areas of downtown, of Manhattan, and, tries to do the best to, like, throw curtains or something over you, try to make you just look like a touring group of vagabonds wandering through the city anytime you need to come in contact with people of any sort.
I know a better way of going around. We better not be lost.
As he leads you through the undergrowth, let me see here. It is, weirdly enough, a little busy at night. There are nighttime joggers who will zip through the park. Occasionally, you will see a police car kind of move about. Oh, yeah. Kind of move about here and there. And Cadmus will try to do his best to maintain a sort of... Down! Get down! As a police car kind of zips by you guys at spotlight, kind of swinging from left to right as it scans the area, just making sure there's no ne'er-do-wells hiding amongst the...
More likely people just sleeping in the park.
I shall
Also,
take on the appearance of a night jogger.
Also, why am I expecting every time that the guy puts a curtain over Gypsy's character, the curtain just gets absorbed into his body?
I can't see. He cuts 2 holes in it.
My animals are warmer than ever.
I
My
need...
dear sweet pets.
You know, I got a bit of a disguise idea that might work sorta good for you, buddy, but, it'd maybe take a little bit of collaboration if you were interested.
Is it perhaps a jaw?
A fair bit of subterfuge, you say? To fool three-dimensional beings?
Yeah, I mean, it's sort of a simple sort of idea, but, you know, I think maybe it'd be more or less effective if we ever had
those days.
well,
I also have a simple idea of how to hide him. Anybody got a jam jaw?
yeah. Well, that sounds a little bit restrictive. I don't know about that one. But you see, I got some of this here, and he pulls like a little roll of twine out of his pocket. And I was just thinking that maybe if you sorta could make yourself look like a balloon, maybe, and I tied this string to you, then maybe you could just look like you were a little balloon floating along.
Amorphous. You can squeeze through a space as narrow as 1 inch wide, provided you're wearing and can never ability checks. Shape self. As an action, you can reshape your body or revert to a limbless blob while you're a human-like shape.
We're also thinking the levitating.
Limbless blob with a little balloon butt.
Yeah, and I can concentrate on levitate, only targeting myself, but at will. So, yeah.
You could just be a balloon.
Yeah, just tie a string to me, and I'm just as... Now, keep in mind, a small-sized creature is perhaps slightly larger than your average balloon.
It's a weather balloon.
Maybe I could suck it in, and he's compressed a little bit. You know, shift. You know, all I really have to do is shift some of my matter from the 3rd dimension to the 5th dimension, and spread my feet into the 7th dimension. And no one can see those. All of you 3-dimensional beings can't even see those, like fucking morons. So,
Gypsy, please don't mention the 5th dimension. We don't need an imp voiced by Gilbert Gottfried to appear.
I need anyone who's not properly disguised at the moment to roll some stealth checks.
Do I have to, since I look the most human?
Yes.
Hey, I look the most human right now.
That path is a roaming deer.
I always look the most human.
I look human even close up.
Cat and Gypsy, you can roll with advantage since you are properly disguised.
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
Oh,
Oh
no!
It's everybody doing
This
bad.
is why I asked if I had to.
Yes. You're still a freak.
Did you say stealth?
Yes.
In the
with
dark,
advantage.
I probably... Dude, I'm in the dark in New York City. I probably look like the most normal human out of all of us.
What if I used my survival skills? Oh, okay, I'll stealth. I'm not good at stealth. Well, I'm okay at stealth. Let's see what I got.
Look, Gypsy, it's fine. You're worried about being a balloon. You're an alien. We'll just say that you're a weather balloon.
Okay.
Swamp gas.
Jeremy is...
No, swamp gas is me.
Wintekowa, you are naturally good at this. As a creature of the woods, as a, I'm trying to remember, your character was former... Were they Native American before becoming a Wendigo, or were they like... What was their whole backstory?
So like, he's Native American, but still like modern. So like, yeah, he went to like a Boy Scout troop.
Oh, okay. Ah, shit. He's recently cryptided.
Yeah.
All
That's
right.
why like the whole gag was that like it wasn't like a survival situation that he like became one. It was just like bad takeout food.
All right. So falling back upon your Boy Scout skills, you managed to properly sneak yourself through the underbrush of Central Park. Kotu? You are... Or, I'm sorry, I'm trying to remember what you were going by last time. Was it Lloyd? Lizzie? What was it? It began with an L, I think.
You may refer to me as Arya.
Arya. Okay. Arya, you are doing your best to look like a balloon.
I am balloon.
Yeah.
I bring amusement to the little children ones.
It's...
well, you see, the thing is, definitely, if anybody comes to inspect us, balloons don't really talk.
Oh, then I shall be quiet and smile at them like this.
Oh, they don't really have. Oh gosh, that's a little spooky.
Oh, okay.
Jeremy, you're doing the best human you can in your, I don't know, your wife beater and your himbo shorts. You know,
I look like a night jogger. It's fine.
Okay, okay.
A night jogger with a big white balloon.
Of course, the natural way to jog. Mac, Dolly, and that too is Catamus. As the three of you are like stepping on twigs, tripping over bushes. Let me see here. Mac, you keep trying to like step over stuff and it's like, hold on. No, don't put your foot there. Put your foot right where I was just stepping. I know your feet are bigger than mine, but hold on, just like this. And he tries to like push aside a bush before inadvertently tripping over a bench with a couple making out. You see them both look up at Catamus. They're like, what are you doing here, old man? As they all look up as they see you, Dolly, and you, Mac. Kind of hiding it, not hiding very well, in the brush.
So who spotted us again?
A couple that was making out on a bench in the park.
I like to roll intimidate to make them look away and not notice us. I'm trying to do that fucking scene from the Batman cartoon, if you know what I'm talking about.
Go ahead.
Now this could be that way, or it could be, it could play out like that scene from Venture Bros, where the guy's like, "Ignore me."
Let's see what I got. Huh? Fine.
Oh,
We
got good roll. Good roll.
May I try?
Go ahead, Dolly.
You're not gonna get me. Okay.
Let's see. Intimidation.
I swear, if this is.
A
If he
nat
gets it,
20.
this... Oh my god. So, really quick. This is the exact opposite of the situation. The robot man isn't saying ignore me. The one who's actually big and intimidating says ignore me, and a robot gives the Batman. Look. What you see? Nothing.
They rolled a nat 1 to contest it. First one of the night, as there is an ear-piercing scream from the man who faints. The woman also lets out a scream, but scoops him up in her arms and quickly runs from the park.
I'm gonna grab, why can I not remember names?
Cadmus?
Yeah, I'm gonna grab Cadmus and start moving the fuck away.
Potential targets removed.
Yeah, but we better remove ourselves from the vicinity, or we're gonna get some flatfoot on us.
That way.
Oh golly, now why'd you go and do that for?
Good show.
Jeremy.
Good show.
Look, I'd love to stay here and talk, but I ran not to
cultivation.
But I ran not to a couple of years of the creek. I don't want to be hanging out in Alcatraz.
I'm pretty sure that's on the other coast, not this one.
Make a special.
Yeah, but they could still send me there.
Cadmus. Oh, go ahead.
Well, yeah, I guess maybe you're right. I guess maybe they do that.
Him saying not knowing that Alcatraz is out of commission.
Cadmus begins to tap you on the shoulder, Mac. That way over there. Just a few more yards. Through the brush, and we'll be there.
I start carrying him by the back of his shirt and bring him over to where he's talking about.
How long have we been cohabitating with him?
Well, it was spring previously. I'd say about a month to a month and a half.
Oh. I thought this was the next day.
No.
We
had a time skip.
Each session will be a new season.
You gotta pay attention to the introductions. But, question. Is there any way I could have been attempting to teach Cadmus sign language in the interim?
Ooh.
I can write English, right? I know English. I can read it. My handwriting's probably terrible, but...
If you know the language, I'll allow you to do a... Let me see here. Because this was the same sort of thing I ran into in a previous Monster Madness one.
Persuade him to learn?
Survival... Do a general intelligence.
I'm not good at that one. Oh.
7.
Yeah.
Within the past time that you guys have been trying to stay with him, you've been teaching him how to do sign language. He doesn't really do it all that well. His brain keeps thinking back to you trying to do fairy signs or something like that, and any time you try to write, he's like, oh, communicate by writing, of course. He ends up writing in Old English font. I'm talking
also for
Canterbury Tales, old.
When it feels like a separate language.
Also, for some reason, every time he writes something, there's his signature under. There's his autograph right at the bottom of the paper.
Oh no! yeah, absolutely.
Oh boy. Okay.
He also writes only in iambic pentameter, which is not helping.
Yeah. No.
Wait.
Well,
what pentameter?
Iambic pentameter.
It's the.
Well,
I'll explain it later.
I probably been trying to keep a little notepad with me, so in emergency situations I can scribble something at him.
Okay, fair enough. As Mackknife, as Cadmus begins to lead you all through the underbrush, you eventually come to an opening as you see this before you.
Oh.
Ooh, yay!
Oh God, Shakespeare
Theater in the park.
None
Theater
of
in the park.
the lights are not on and there aren't any fires going, but as you guys step out into this clearing, there is a giant smile on his face as he almost presents to you this stage, this amphitheater in the middle of the park.
Well, would you look at that? Isn't that just nifty?
And what exactly am I looking at?
Well, it's an amphitheater, of course.
A place to play tribute
Toby.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the remains of that one time they tried to do the Renaissance Fair in Central Park. Most of it was torn down except for the amphitheater, which thankfully still finds use every now and then as long as you sign up for it.
I
Am I gonna have to
applaud.
listen to fruity scripts?
Now, hang on a second. Shakespeare's a classic. There's nothing fruity about that.
Men in Tights is the ultimate fruity.
Well,
You never catch me. You never
loose
catch me
and
in
tight.
tights. What'd you say?
I am simultaneously loose and tight.
Ooh.
I spread across the dimensions fluidly.
No, not that kind of tight. He then he holds up why am I Cadmus? He holds up Cadmus super high and points to his legs, which I imagine he's wearing tights right now.
Oh no, he's got his old man. He's got his bum clothes on.
Okay, never mind then. He doesn't do that.
The tights are underneath.
he's not flouncing about
They
in
only come out at
pantaloons.
the important moment.
I don't know why I imagine this man in tights all the time.
Oh,
No,
brought my
it's-
character down.
He just always looks like the war doctor.
Yeah, we got the picture. He's a hoboed.
Okay.
And totally not just different pictures of John Hurt.
Look, I don't care about those fruity scripts. You can listen to them however you want. I just ain't listening to them.
This, ladies and gentlemen, is our key to success. Our ticket to the land of milk and honey.
I look at the others and go, you sure I shouldn't call the Knifemen the white coats?
Now just put him down so we can hear what he's got to say.
I put him down and I walk 10... I start walking 10 feet away from this man and he starts kissing me again.
He
Oh,
brushed...
foolish.
Oh.
Your sanity will last only for a short period of time yet now. Why call for your white coat men?
Cadmus brushes himself off as he takes a step up onto sort of the little entrance area that's right here.
Back in my day, I was one of the greatest playwrights this city had ever seen. I turned the impossible into musical phenomena, and I turned musical phenomena into masterpieces. And as my farewell to this city, and as my redemption and my repayment to you all, I shall hold one last play in the city that rose me up and broke me down.
And I'm out.
What?
Max says, and I'm out.
Mm-hmm.
Because he said, I'm going to hold one last performance for you guys.
Well, okay. Have a nice time walking home, I guess.
No, no, sir! As he goes up to you, Mackknife, and kind of tugs on your shirt.
Oh boy.
Hear me out. Hear me out at least.
That glare.
Great Boggart.
Bog.
That's one. Oh no. That's two.
Okay, you have no idea. My grandfather used to say that. So, all right.
My dream is to hopefully earn enough money from this. Help us get out of this city. Get out of this town. And hopefully, if I can earn enough, I can take you all with me. Get out of here. Set up a new life. You all can set up a new life. Allow me to do this, please. To repay you for saving my life. I
just roll my...
I don't have much in this world. Other than what's still left in my brain and in my heart.
I just roll my eyes and start... I just roll my eyes and take out a bottle of spirit from my coat.
As you pull out that bottle, you see his... roll a sense motive, anybody who's watching him right now.
You mean insight?
Insight, yeah.
Decent.
Ooh.
I just don't know.
18. 21.
Right.
Okay. 16.
We don't got stealth, but we are empathetic, apparently.
Who'da thunk?
Tom, were you gonna roll?
Nope.
Nope.
Did it not go through? Let me try one more time. Oh, there you go.
16.
Nice.
Okay, goddamn. This makes sense considering what you saw happen to him the last time he had that drink when he first invited you all in. You see his eyes... He suddenly stops him rambling as his eyes kind of land on the bottle. You see him lick his lips and then almost struggle to kind of glance away from it as he continues to plead with the rest of you.
I am low on equipment, but I have a script. The Kingdom of the Fairies.
As he does this whole, like, hand motion, like, ooh, grandeur.
I'm gonna sort of offer him, or usher him away from Mac a little bit, back towards the rest of us, and well, gee, that sure sounds like a real humdinger of an idea there, but I mean, gosh, I don't know if it'd be a great idea for him to do that kind of thing, considering he's a sort of a wanted man by some folks who seem pretty peeved off at him.
It's always how funny how you forget that his simple brain cannot comprehend our language.
No, I mean, I was just sort of saying to y'all that, I mean, it doesn't sound like a bad idea, but, you know, other than the being real public stuff. And I think it'd be good for him to have something to focus on. I sort of pat him on the head with one hand and the shoulder with another one. But, the safety issue, on the other hand...
We ought to put on a play. Observe it, perhaps. Much as all of these escapades that we engage in this three-dimensional space are a mockery and play for real life in a fully dimensional reality.
Well, that sounds like a real, sort of highfalutin interpretation of it, but I figure you're probably right.
Let us proceed.
Now, actually, I am missing a few important things. Costumes, sound equipment, among other things. But don't worry, don't worry. As I said before, by this year's end, I will have everything that I need to get us out of this wretched city of sin. You see him kind of glance back at the stage, this optimistic smile spread across his face that quickly disappears as he kind of glances over your shoulder, Jeremy. Oh shit, the popo!
Oh, nuts.
I look over.
As you see a police car begin to make its way sort of around the side of the stage, obviously a little flashlight kind of beaming onto the side of it. Perhaps looking for, as Kit put it, people living in the brushes or anything. Come on. Get back to the side. Get back into the brush. They'll never see us. Except for those of us who aren't very good at sneaking.
Okay, oh boy.
Must have tripped a sting operation.
Or, you know, those two lovers may have squealed.
Oh, I have posted a visual aid in the Monster Month channel of my various animals.
Of course, one of them is
Google searches.
the frickin' purple bunny.
Oh, good.
Oh my.
The likelihood of my destruction seems to have increased.
So I'll roll stealth again, I'm guessing?
Go ahead.
Oh no, not again.
Could I attempt to create a distraction?
That'd be a good idea.
Oh, thank goodness. I did a lot better that time. Oh.
I'm going to attempt to appear to be a sheet entangled in a bush. Like some more trash around this abandoned area.
Okay, okay.
Here's my oh boy. I trip. I definitely trip.
No. That's not good.
I just sit down in the bush.
Can I create my distraction, please?
Yeah, I'll allow you. I was just waiting for you to say what it was going to be.
Alright, I look around for what appears to be the most conspicuous spot in the immediate area, and I'm gonna sorta shiver and flap my not currently visible wings, but like a cloud of darkness comes off them and sorta drifts in that direction, and will create an illusion. Let's see how big. Of like a couple of teenagers all like bandanaed up and shit doing some graffiti.
Okay. Where do you toss that at? Just where the police are coming around, or
What? It's like they're driving around, so they'd have to walk in, I assume. So like at the entrancey area, I guess.
Okay. Okay.
Like if this is some sort of entrance area, I don't know. It looks like it might have something graffitiable, like a wall.
Okay. Okay. Let me look over these real quick. Jeremy, you do your illusion.
Cool.
As you set up a couple of youth, a couple of ne'er-do-well graffitiing the wall. Cadmus, actually, Wintekowa, you stealth. Dolly, you are, yeah, you're fine.
I don't know what the DC is to lay flat.
Oh yeah, and I didn't roll with advantage even though I got the human disguise, but I guess I wasn't trying to disguise so much as hide.
Let me see here. Okay, as... throw that up there. Catamus will see you casting your magic. A couple of youth graffitiing the wall. And he will look on over at you, Mac, as you are, like, somewhat tucked behind a bush. You're obviously your massive frame still sticking out from under there. He is going to roll performance check. Come on, buddy. Okay. As he comes and tugs on your shoulder, Mac, is like, stand up real quick. Kit?
Yeah?
Catamus tugs on your sleeve as he sees you kind of crouched down and hiding behind the bush.
Well, I'm not really hiding.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just sitting down.
Fair enough. As you hear him say, play along, as he turns towards this illusion of the youth, graffitiing the what sort of graffiti are you putting up there?
Well, it's Jeremy, so it's probably stuff like New York stinks and the police are butts.
Okay.
Whoa. You know what? And, pardon me for my language, but frick the police.
Oh,
I don't know about that.
This city is hacked.
This city is heck.
Heck the police.
Catamus, after inviting you,
This
Mac
darn
Knight,
city.
to join him, you hear him start to shout out, "You darn kids! You get out of here! You stop that! That's not good what you're doing over there!"
Jeremy will make the illusion like look like they've been had and like scramble a little, like run into each other maybe. Drop some spray cans. Try and grab the spray cans. It's all silent, but it's fine. Fine.
The light on the police car quickly swivels over to where Mac and Catamus are before swapping up to the illusion. I'm trying to even think of...
I'm gonna roll something really quick.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll to see if I start getting enraged, Frankenstein style, when I see the police sirens flash as memories of being a gangster rush to my head.
Like the way the torchlights, like fire freaked him out.
Oh,
yes.
Like he's saying he wants to make a roll to see if cop sirens freak him out.
Yes.
Okay.
What do I roll?
Going to be...
Unnecessary restrictions. Let's go!
That's going to be a wisdom save.
Okay, I'll say a 15 or higher. If it's not 15 or higher, I'm freaking out. Like, I'm gonna start going into a rage, essentially.
Oh, no.
21. Okay.
21.
I kind of like the idea of having the torch effect for sirens for him.
Po-po!
Po-po!
Oh,
A cab.
Boys!
As you shout that out, Jeremy, you made the illusion of the youth start to run away?
No,
Okay.
no, I passed it. I passed it. 15 or higher means I
No,
passed
I know that. I was asking Jeremy.
Oh
Oh, you
gosh.
said I screamed that. Never mind.
Fuck, what was I saying? Right, Jeremy thinks I should probably have him provoke him. Oh gosh. Oh golly, oh no, he's gonna cover his eyes and then make one of the illusion teenagers really quickly flip them off before they both run.
Whoa.
As your illusions run off into the underbrush, the police hit their sirens and begin to give chase.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
no.
Uh-oh.
I'm
Sirens
so
now are blaring. There was
I'm
just
so
lights.
sorry.
It's not higher than a 15, so I start to yell. Yeah?
You fizzled
What?
out there. What was that, Kit?
I said it's not a higher than a 15, so as soon as the siren starts actually blaring,
I
just
tingle
start
around
to
you like
jump
a
out
straight
and go,
jacket.
boom, as I'm gonna run to the
I tangle around you like
police
a
car.
straight jacket.
Get grappled.
Make a either athletics or acrobatics check.
One athletics check coming up.
I make mine with
Over.
advantage.
I have expertise in this.
Oh,
no.
what's with all these low rolls?
Aww.
You successfully escaped.
As Mac,
Well,
you begin
you
to
prob-
fly into a rage.
You probably can't run faster than a cop car is driving.
No, you cannot, even with your giant size, you cannot outrun a cop car.
No, I know that. But I'm still running after it.
Oh boy.
God, we
Don't let him
get
go.
him.
Perhaps we should act with some haste in acquiring the resources the crazy man desires.
I'm sorry if I'm being annoying about this.
Don't.
You're fine. It's good RP.
I
mean, I'm-
Frankenstein style rage. It makes sense for Mac.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure he'll find his way back to the theater.
You know.
Sorry, I'm eating some kettle corn.
Just give it a minute for the rage to wear off, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, if he doesn't attack by the next turn. Let me see here.
Actually, no. I'm using one D&D's rage rule, so the rage still lasts for a minute even when I don't attack.
Oh yeah, don't you have to make a save for that?
No, it's just spending a rage
Okay.
or taking my bonus action to activate it.
Now, we might be a little low on supplies at the moment, but I know of a place where we can at least start to gather some.
And there's a little bit of a stop in his speech as he kind of ponders for a second.
Place to acquire some materials, I guess.
Who wins? Insight?
Go ahead.
I flutter in the wind.
I'm not actually good at this.
By the way, good show, dear.
Let me see what I had for you. Not satyr.
Something winged and feathery? Or insectile?
Nice.
Not that I look like that now, but I imagine between now and the last season I've revealed myself.
Whoa.
Oh, okay, he calls you a.
Please do not reveal yourself in the future like that.
Good show, dear Will of the Wisp.
I can't imagine I haven't taught him thank you by now. It's such a simple one.
Alright, those insight checks.
Efficient for here.
When he says he might know of a place where you can gather materials, or where some materials can be collected from, there is almost a slight, I'm going to call it mischievous, there is almost a look of disgust in his face for a second.
Hmm.
You know, I think he might want us to maybe steal from some place that slighted him.
I think we're well equipped for a smash and grab.
Well, I don't know how much smashing there really has to be.
We should probably just collect the boggart first, before he gets himself into any trouble.
I mean, I guess he's right, though. I'm a little worried about if we run into any sort of security in this upcoming endeavor.
I'm back. What happened?
Just imagine that's in character.
No, sorry, I actually laughed for a little bit.
It's okay, kid.
No, that would be perfect in character. Oh my god.
Would be in that would be so
He's like,
fucking
yeah, I chased it
Yeah,
like a dog.
no, Matt comes back.
for 2
Matt
blocks.
comes back, covered in branches, leaves, and for some reason party hats. And just goes, "I'm back. What happened?"
Oh, hey there, Mac. We were just talking about how we were gonna get some supplies.
It looks like we are going to engage in a bit of cloak and dagger action. A smash and grab, as your kind would say.
Hopefully,
The old 5-finger discount, I see.
Yes, exactly. And I form five horrible foot-long tendrils.
Ooh.
Yes, I shall have a 5-finger discount.
Yeah. Since you aren't completely here to our dimensional rules, if you have 5 fingers and you see something you really like, take it for free.
yeah, that's not entirely accurate.
No. It's 100% legal.
Now that's definitely not accurate.
The lifespan of every molecule of matter in this reality is limited as it is. Why should we care about possession and ownership?
Well, because
Exactly.
it matters to
He's speaking my
people.
language.
We will have to head on over to the docks. Mr.
Of
Boggart, can you get us there?
Mr. Bogart.
That's 2.
Yes, 2 minutes should it be all that it
No.
takes to get us there.
You wouldn't understand what I said. You wouldn't understand what I said. The fuck?
Ooh. He did inscrutably just this time.
I've been
I
lying
grab
the
him
whole
by the
time.
scruff of his neck again and bring him to where he tells me to bring him.
I really don't think you gotta manhandle him so hard every time.
He points to the sewer grates.
He told me to go somewhere, so I'm leading him there. And as I look at the sewer grate, I will bring out my my crowbar and start to open it up.
You are suddenly accosted by 4 turtles and a rat. Just kidding.
I was gonna say, I was gonna say if a group of multicolored, super coordinated martial arts tortoises start to appear, I'm leaving.
Let me see here. You begin to use the old bootlegging tunnels under New York. The same connection that you found while you were exploring the basement of the theater. As Catamus leads you all through the dank dark of the underground to the outskirts of Manhattan to, let me see here. I'm trying to see if I could find what the name for it was. It's the pier, but they had like a fancy name. Fuck
Harbor?
it. I'm just... Harbor, yeah, I'll call it that. I think they had like a regional name for it. But it's where you end up finding a great deal of where people park their personal yachts. In particular, Catamus leads you up.
So, like the marina?
Marine, okay, yeah.
I thought you were talking about the Hudson River Park.
Here we are.
Oh, that's a big
Whoa,
boat.
Loaded.
I also thought for a second that we were going to, what was the one that I was thinking of? I thought we were going to, like, Pier 17 or something.
You can put yourselves right up here if you like.
That's
As
a big
I have
thing.
put myself in those swimming
Well, looks like we got a fancy pants pocked here. wouldn't
We're on the
mind
northern end.
taking up this nice bit of land here.
oh, there we go. He was resting on Dolly's shoulders there for a second.
Oh no, I'm crushed.
My deepest apologies, fair leprechaun.
As he takes you all through the back alleyways of this marina, as you all see a massive, like, millionaire, like, yacht sitting at the deck, or at the dock.
And I will repeat what Max said earlier. Bit of fancy land here, or a bit of fancy pants here. Wouldn't mind owning some of this land.
Right there. Like the jewel of Arabia sitting amongst the sands.
I was waiting for him to say right there. We look at the yacht, and then you reveal another part of the map, and it's just a little thing.
The rowboat. Bring it to me. For purposes.
There's
Oh.
a suspicious blue circle here.
Yeah, I decided to create a token for my familiar.
Hey,
I don't have a character thing for it, so I just drew a thing.
Owned by none other than the most treacherous snake in the city. Gambino.
well,
I know
yeah.
that name, don't I?
You do remember that name, as not only was it the name that the mobsters said when they came to, big air quotes, collect their fees, it was also the name of his lawyer.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's a ticket.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I think it would be a shame if something were to happen to his boat, or he needs some money collected, and his assets were claimed in order to pay for his debts.
Well, he does certainly sound like a bit of a nasty customer, but, It also sort of sounds like he might be having some private security, and maybe you shouldn't just go running in.
I'm just scoping out the boat.
Well, you know, I could probably help you out with that a little if you wanted. I mean, if you think you want to go ahead and do that, and then or if anybody else wants, just whoever's going ahead, if you just let me help you out a little bit, then maybe it'll be a little safer for you.
Alright, what are you gonna do?
Well, I can only do it once, so you really gotta pick who's gonna scout.
Perhaps my creature thing can accompany. My pet can accompany our most dexterous.
Well,
Slippery of you three-dimensional creatures.
I'm usually okay at hiding, but I'm not very quiet on account of the... And he tunks his metal leg against the ground.
Where's our Wendigo friend?
Oh, I moved myself on the bottom. Sorry about that. Where are you?
Over here.
Are you stealthy?
There we are.
Are you stealthy?
Well, why don't we have our antler friend here be the sneaky one?
Well, what do you say? Do you think you could, or do you feel like maybe going on ahead and looking around, seeing if there's any more of those nasty gentlemen with the guns?
I'm gonna turn invisible.
Oh, you can just do that. Alright, does anybody else want to go with him, maybe?
How about I go with him? Have a little bit of muscle behind him.
I have plenty of muscle. I will go alone.
Yeah, that's also true. Okay, I'll just, never mind.
Alright, I'm gonna make my way down the pier and have a gander here.
Okay. As you begin to make your way down the pier, looking at my notes, you see it looks like main way to get on. There's a step here, and it looks like, let me grab my...
Step where?
So on this little wooden area back here.
Oh, okay.
That is where you initially step on, and I'm checking my map real quick because there is a little garage sort of opening on the back.
Very interesting that they would make the entry point be the back.
Well, it's a yacht, so it's like super freaking big.
I know, but usually the back is more of like when you're on the water and you need somewhere to get on.
Where was level 2? Here we go.
If anything, there'd be like a wheeled ladder or something like that. Or wheeled staircase, I guess would be a better case.
Here we go. Okay. So, right on the lip here, you see what appears to be a garage door and 2 stairs on either side going up to a... So, garage door right here. Stairs that lead up. And it looks like this thing right here is sort of an overhanging balcony, sort of. And let me see. There we go. And of course, the name...
Nice. There you go. Oh goodness.
The USS.
I believe that says the USS Butt Stuff.
Amazing.
Lovely.
For there is nothing on this yacht but stuff.
Very clever, very clever.
I'll be sure to tell that one at the pearly gates.
I
Never mind.
jump onto butt stuff
Mm-hmm.
and begin to take a look around.
Okay. Where do you want
See what kind
to...
of stuff is going on.
Alright. Roll a perception check. A 10. Alright. As you are kind of getting a bearing of your surroundings, you don't exactly hear anything other than just the gentle swaying of the water and the creaking of the docks. And what am I doing? I should have...
Ambient.
Not dark and stormy, not Berivian Castle.
Hopefully I actually hear this music. Okay, I can hear it.
There we go.
It's a little quiet.
There we go. Bumped
It's
it up
good
just a
for my
little. Alright. What would you like to explore first?
Just say there was something up with this area in particular.
Okay. You want to head up the stairs?
Yeah.
Okay. So move on up there. I will go to map. And then... center back.
Nice.
It appears to be a small little table area. Looks like it could be used for either just picnicking outside and watching the, watching out the back of the boat.
A bit of a picnicking area.
Yeah, a bit of a perusing area.
Quite peaceful. Not very interesting though, so I move on.
Okay.
See if I can find any, like, storage or anything of that sort.
Well, I think you need to get into that area first.
You see a door right about here. You also see a flight of stairs that go down on either side. Or actually a flight of stairs that goes down and a flight of stairs that go up. And I see... Oh god, what were you wanting to go by right now? What could I address you as, Gypsy?
Aria.
Avia. Aria.
Aria.
Adia.
Thank you.
I see you have your hand raised.
My hand is raised.
What hand?
As my dear friend goes into danger all alone while invisible. I note that although they volunteered to act alone, I insist upon something accompanying them. And so from my cage of wondrous animals comes a being with the stat block of a sprite from Player's Handbook 2024.
Gosh.
In this case, it is a creature with the body of a pigeon, but 4 wings, the wings of an insect, rather than a pigeon. It has keen eyes, and the first thing it does is it casts invisibility on itself, requiring no spell components, using charisma as its spellcasting ability. And then with its +8 stealth, it begins to fly slowly and listen.
I'm imagining it with the face of a capuchin monkey.
It is trailing behind him, staying far enough away not to bother him, but close enough to give aid if he falls into trouble.
Okay. Okay.
Proceed.
Mac, you have your hand up.
Mac just stays a while and it's just like, it's getting too quiet. I'm gonna check on ahead.
Oh gosh, okay. Well, do you maybe want to, okay, are you just, I could help out with you being not seen by anybody if you just not go away so fast.
Is this possible?
I mean,
So, I noticed the first thing on here is this, little garage door thing.
Okay.
Doesn't seem to be open, but I could probably open it. As I bring out my trusty crowbar, I'm gonna pry this thing open. Or try to.
Nice. Nice.
So, athletics.
Yeah. Strength check to pry it open.
Is with advantage. Is an athletics with advantage because of crowbar.
I'll allow you to do. Ooh.
26.
Yeah, you fucking pry that thing open.
damn.
I need you to roll me a perception check as you enter on into this little garage area. That I will.
Perception. 16.
Okay.
I see.
Well,
I'm sorry, what is that?
first and foremost, you see a beautiful neon green jet ski. You see 2 pontoon boats. And you also see a blinking security camera up above.
Oh. Is it pointed right at me, or?
It is pointed right at the door, which you have just opened.
Oh, fuck!
You wouldn't even know what that is, though.
Yeah, I wouldn't know what that is. It's a thing.
So there's no problem. Proceed.
Yeah, so I see these boats, and I'm just like,
Fucking try it, man.
getaway vehicles. As, I know I didn't put one on my character, but would it be too much to assume that I would have, like, a knife on me?
All of your starting equipment came from your background, so if it wasn't on there, I'm afraid not.
I don't see it. No, wait, I think the thief whatever.
You have the thief background?
I have a custom background, Mafia Gangster, which is using thief
Or
as sort of a
criminal.
base.
Criminal comes with a crowbar, dark common clothes, and a pouch.
That came with a dagger, but okay.
Plastics come with weapons, backgrounds.
No,
come
there
with-
is a. Oh no,
Go.
I know what I'm thinking of. I'm thinking 2024. 2024's thief has a weapon.
Alright, back in the game?
Yeah. I was in the game. Is there anything sharp in here?
Roll another or investigate, perception. I think they both use the same.
No, one uses wisdom. Perception is like looking around with your eyes. Investigation is more looking at your hands.
Go
It's
ahead
how
and
it's like-
roll perception then, as you look around this little area. Ooh, okay.
14.
Okay. Yes, don't want to move that. As you begin to glance around this area, you do see an axe on the shelf over here. A fire axe.
Going to take that axe out to my inventory, and I'm gonna start smashing these pontoon boats. Cause my guy's thinking getaway vehicles, and he wants to keep them from getting away.
Okay. Let's see. We'll use this as a
I'm guessing use a hand axe stat block.
The boat is parked on land. It's on land. Sorry. Why would they use pump?
They could remove it off, it's a thing.
Let him do his thing. Indeed.
Also guessing just... Also use a fire axe stat block, I'm guessing. Or, hand axe.
It's a two-handed weapon.
Okay, so great axe? Well, no, wait, there's battle axe.
Battle axe. That's what it is. Battle axe.
Okay, let me get a battle axe stat block. That's next week.
I forgot how to do that orange font.
Oh, you do /me.
Oh.
At the beginning. I believe a battle axe is a 1d8, if I remember correctly. But yeah,
1d8, versatile, 1d10.
Yep. Okay, so wielding it with both hands, I'm going to, start smashing the pontoons.
Just go ahead and roll damage.
Alrighty. And, I'm gonna make sure I break these with, what is that called? Just adding the extra damage. I'm using Strike of the Valiant.
Okay.
So this is a 1d8 plus... So roll 1d8 plus 1d6 plus my strength modifier, which is a 3.
Oh no. Music. Ooh.
That's 12 damage.
Okay, there is a thunderous slam as the air begins to leak out of the soft rubber of the pontoon.
Quick question, does Dragon's character hear him?
I was actually just about to get back to him. I'm going to click map. Send it back. Send it back. There we go. Alright.
I have a passive perception of 15, otherwise. I can roll for perception if you want.
You know, I'd say that that passive, you absolutely hear this loud thunk from the back of the boat.
Turns out there are people over here. You know, like gets ready with like his fisticuffs. Moves this way. Presumably seeing back.
You do not see me, I am under you.
As you kind of glance on over this balcony area, yeah, you do not see anybody.
Okay, that takes care of one of them. Now take care of the other.
I'll have to be careful while my search continues. And I go deeper
Again, you don't
into
see
the...
me.
Well, yeah, but I
And you
heard
don't see
something.
him.
I don't know.
Neither of you sees any. Either of you.
Yeah.
Or
we
my
don't see-
familiar.
We don't see each other. I'm just talking to myself.
So good. I'm going to investigate around the top floor.
As you enter on in, you stumble through what looks like a small kitchenette area. There's a small sort of kitchen countertop with a stove, a couple of really nice tables on either side, and some really soft cushions. Through this hallway, you spy what looks like, weirdly enough, a meeting room. There's a massive formal table, and there's not even a door there to block your sight. There is a massive portrait of what looks like an older man just hanging above the table.
Would I know him at all?
There is a small insignia underneath. Let me bring up the name Nicholas Gambino.
There's also a plaque under him that says "Forget about it."
Forget about it. Alright, Mac, you pick up the jet ski.
Yeah, I'm just picking it up and taking it out with me.
Okay, okay.
And I'm gonna go,
So on a sheet, anybody who wants to keep track of this stuff, put 1 jet ski.
I'll put it on my sheet.
Okay.
What's funny is I can use this as an improvised weapon and it works.
Oh no.
Because I have Tavern Brawler.
Nice.
Because, third part of Tavern Brawler. Improvised weaponry. You have proficiency with improvised weapons.
You see...
I can't wait what damage roll this thing does.
Mac, as you begin to drag out this jet ski and bring it down the pier, you see the rest of your party just kind of off to the side. Catamus just kind of cocks his head to the side, like, I'm sure we can get something out of that.
Oh, I'm not dragging it down, I'm just lifting it over my shoulder.
Okay. Alright. Next round of stuff. Move your character, move your tokens as you so wish.
Move up by the control panels here.
Okay.
I am going to move over to here. See this upstairs section.
Okay. As you head on up, I am going to start with
You can start with
Wintekowa.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can start with him.
As you make your way up to the control booth, or the control unit of this yacht, you see on one of the screens, this one right up here, a series of security CCTV cameras positioned around the yacht. One of the screens is flashing red as you see the tail end of Mac leaving this little garage area with a jet ski flung over his shoulder.
Oh no, I'm surrounded by idiots.
My mind more went to Sorry. Cat's asking if we need to wrap up nowish.
No, I'm fine. Thank you.
Alright. Cat, was there any reason you were needing to wrap it up for tonight?
Just remembered what Dragon said.
Okay. Okay.
I appreciate it. But no, I'm okay for a little bit longer.
Alright.
I think it's midnight where you are right now?
What? No, it's about 11.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
So. Next person can go ahead and do their action.
What are you going to do as an action?
No, I said next person could do their...
Okay.
I personally suggest going to the other group first before me.
Yeah. Alright.
I mean, unless if something's going to force us to do something.
Catamus is kind of keeping behind at the moment, hiding behind any little Whoop, nope, I just grabbed the entire map. I meant to grab Catty.
Oh god, the entire world moved.
Earthquake!
Planar shift!
Alright. Go back to map. Go back to... Send the back. Send the back. As Mac, you end up... You all on the pier see Mac kind of poke his head up on the top. There is a table, a couple of really nice... Not chaise lounge, just sun chairs, and a crystal clear hot tub.
Nice.
He ponders the idea of taking a dip in a hot tub. Does he is the question. Let me roll a D100 for that. 50 above, yes. 50 below, no.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
It is.
Yes.
It is calling to you. As all of you on the pier suddenly see Mac begin to strip down to his skimmies. And then take a seat. And you can almost hear this audible, ah.
Oh, that's good for the 100 years short. For the 100 years of joint pains I've been having.
What is he doing?
As Cadmus begins to make his way on down.
Uh-oh, the human meat bag has moved.
Thank you for specifying. I often confuse you meatbags. I mean, friend beings.
Yeah, no, for some reason he has that swimsuit just under his clothes all the time.
Mac, I need you to roll a perception check real quick.
Also, I like to state that probably, frickin' Dragon's character probably has a cammed view of this.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
Mac, roll me a perception.
Perception coming up. The fact is, I would probably see a camera, but I wouldn't fucking care.
Not a camera. Damn,
I
okay.
probably don't see anything.
Nope, you are just... You close your eyes as you sink further into... as you sink into the already warm water, your arm gently brushes against the bubble feature.
Oh boy.
Boom. It
Also-
feels awesome.
Also, I like to imagine me going into the hot tub is that scene from the Goofy movie of Pete going into the hot tub and it just overflows.
Oh no.
You know, they always put too much water in these things.
Cadmus goes into his solid snake pose as he begins to stealth.
But you don't have a cardboard box.
Okay, I'm casting invisibility on Cadmus.
Okay, cool. Right, just before I tried to roll for stealth. As he... You know what, he'll still try to... Stealth grants advantage on... Or invisibility grants... Visibility on...
Colonel, there's a zombie in the hot tub.
There's a zombie in the hot tub. It doesn't even say. That's fine. As...
Usually would give advantage on stealth.
Hutawa. We'll do the Hutawa.
That's what I've seen most GMs do.
19. Okay.
Oh, cool.
As there's a pitter-patter, 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 pitter-patter.
And Jeremy will, disguise self into the likeness of one of the gangsters that they myrtleized last time.
Okay. Okay. I can... Whoops. Yeah. Nope, that just moved that. I'm gonna do... grant...
Okay.
And then that, and then can be controlled by... Where's the controlled by thing?
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, controlled by cat. Save changes.
It's me, gangster guy.
Here to eat lasagna and take names.
Gabagool.
Unfortunately, I can no longer see Cadmus to protect him.
Oh no!
I don't think you need to see him.
Cadmus, what do you mean I don't need to see him?
As long as you're concentrating on the spell, you don't need to see them.
That doesn't grant you the ability to see them?
No. I'm saying... Never mind.
Jeremy, as you begin to kind of make your way forward, you see an open garage with 2 busted pontoons. And roll me a perception check to see if you see that camera as well.
Oh, no, that one.
Oh yeah. As you glance up, as you see the red dot of a camera facing outwards towards the door.
I throw an arm out before Dolly can enter in all of her mantoid glory. They've got cameras in there, so you had better not go in unless you're not looking like yourself, if you know what I mean.
I do not have any way of changing my appearance.
Oh gosh. Do I see a cardboard box? Or perhaps a sheet? Or something I can Dolly?
With that check, you see life jackets, scuba gear.
And a missing fire axe.
If it's missing, she wouldn't see it.
Well, an area where a fire axe outline would be.
An empty shelf.
I, lacking in other options, will put some scuba goggles on her face and try and put a life jacket around her.
Yeah, that's not gonna look suspicious on the camera.
Wintekowa, as you are watching the video cameras, you see one of the gangsters, suspiciously looking like the ones you faced not that long ago, enter into the garage, grab up a couple of the scuba supplies. Actually, no, they are off camera when they grab the scuba supplies, but you see him walk off camera, come back with some scuba supplies, and begin to put them on something off camera? You're not too sure.
Definitely just a very strange looking child.
Now the guards seem to be like fancying a swim.
Oh golly, I'm not really good at all this disguising other people's stuff.
Now I have a question.
Yeah?
Is this CCTV, like, equipped enough to record voices?
You're not there to look at it.
I'm asking for Dragon's character's sake.
Yeah, can I hear him?
You do not hear anything. It appears to just be video.
Okay. Figured.
Question. Well, so Jeremy is technically in the frame of the camera, right? Currently, but he's disguised, right?
Yes.
That's a good question. I'm not sure my disguises would work so good on recordings. I might just look like an indistinct shadow more so than an actual mobster, because it's sort of a psychic effect.
Question, can I still see the camera, although I'm still out of view of it?
Roll a perception check.
Ooh, please let me roll high for once.
If Jeremy aids you, you can roll with advantage.
I mean, yeah, I told you there's security cameras, that's why I'm disguising you.
Okay. 15. Okay. as you kind of, like, do the corner glance, you kind of peek into the garage real quick to see a blinking red light up on the ceiling.
Let's attack it.
Oh no!
Take it out.
Eldritch Blast!
Smart. Eliminate eyeballs.
Alright, objects have an AC of 5. That does hit. 7. Okay. As you, Wintekowa, as you are watching the screen, you see the barrel of a laser gun flip around the corner and shoot once. The camera is not entirely destroyed just yet, but there's a sudden fizzle as it...
Wait.
Hold on. Let me finish. As there is a fizzle, the screen is currently staticky as hell right now. But it still remains.
Would the force damage make it, like, push to a different angle?
No.
So, really quick.
Hit it with your second Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, I was gonna say...
Yeah, you can too.
Fair enough.
I was gonna say...
I'll blast it again!
Eldritch Blast has 2 blasts at level 5.
Well, bam.
Yeah, that hits. Okay, that destroys it. As you see a second blast fire out from between the pixels, Wintekowa, as the camera suddenly switches to a lost feed.
Oh, holy moly. I mean, I guess that works, but it's also pretty suspicious, but at this point... Oh gosh, I guess it's a little late for that. I'm looking at the busted things and... imagining what must have happened.
My character is going to use levitation to approach from a different venue from the dock.
Okay.
And I am intimately familiar with beings of many dimensions with many eyes that can see from many viewpoints.
Yes.
In fact, while within 100 feet, I can share the vision of my pets. And so, it is natural for me to, as I am seeing both through my own sensory organs of a non-eye nature and the eyeballs of my pigeon thing, I am looking at the CCTV and I perceive all of the camera angles.
Yes.
And my character glides smoothly through blind spots, if such blind spots exist. If they don't, let me know, but
It seems as though most of the cameras appear to be interior.
Logical, I guess. My character will make note of where these eyes are and will assemble a goal to blind this boat creature.
Okay.
That thinks it can spy upon my friends.
Okay. And what is that plan? Or are you
The plan is to...
Are you just formulating it at the moment?
The plan is to go to where they are and then have my invisible thing go to where they are and destroy them and then go back invisible.
Okay. It can do invisibility at will? God damn.
It is invisible at will, yes.
God damn. Okay.
Actually, 3 of the improved familiar forms can do that at will. The imp, the
Closet.
The imp, the sprite, and one other.
Closet.
Closet? Yeah.
Roll me an intelligence check. Same thing for Wintekowa, since I know you're a little more recent and used to be human.
Got it.
Intelligence?
Intelligence.
4. Oh, not
This will be very good.
Womp womp.
0.
Nat 1. Okay.
We
Understood.
ain't boys.
I will give you no additional info then. As...
Well. Unfortunate.
Alright. Let me see here. I will grab Catamus.
Oh! I rolled in that 1.
Oh, yeah.
Do your thing.
Oh, wait, that's right.
Chaos flows through me. Creature choice. Disruption field. Every creature that starts to turn in 5 of you takes 1d4 damage. When you move, you can use... of course. Unbound. I choose to trigger...
Don't you have to roll for it? Or do you just select?
Yeah, is it?
Yeah.
Roll a d4. Let's see. Flash roll 1d4.
3.
Oh, well, there you go.
Okay.
3. Unbound. When I move, I may use some or all of my walking speed to teleport myself to an unoccupied space I can see.
Nifty.
That's pretty funny.
Okay.
So for a couple turns, I can teleport around the boat from my failure.
Nice.
And then... That's just a free thing that happens. But... Hold on. Because even though I've rolled a 1, I also have the ability, as a being of a higher plane of existence, to balance probability and fate.
When you roll a 9...
I treated it as a 10, so imagine would a 9 succeed where a 0 failed?
Or
no, I think I just treat the roll as a 10.
Yeah, you treat the roll as a 10. You can bounce fit now, you regain all expended. Well, do you want... If you treat it as a 10, I think you would be losing that chaos.
Do you think I don't get it? Okay.
So,
no.
Do you want...
I won't balance it.
Okay.
It's more interesting if I failed.
Alright.
Okay, so... Okay. I guess my character makes haste and attempts to, have his thing he tries to triangulate where a thing on the CCTV is and go to it.
Okay.
Starting with ones that are here near where the people are.
It looked like there was one that was connected to the garage. You see one that is for the meeting room that your familiar is currently in. The angle is a little weird, though, because you can see down the hallway to where this little kitchenette area is. It looks like it's overlooking the table. Let me grab the effect. Rocket. It looks like it's looking from that way.
Interesting. Eyes can take many forms in this world and in mine. What do I see on this wall that's back behind?
You see a picture of an older man, very distinguished, with the name Nicholas Gambino.
It gets up directly beneath the portrait of Nicholas Gambino.
Okay.
And my pigeon rocks his head to the left, invisibly rocks his head to the right. And through its eyes, I say, Destroy this portrait of this corrupt betrayer of our ally and pet, my newest pet. And I cast Shocking Grasp, and then as a reaction, my familiar casts it through itself.
Okay.
And I Shocking Grasp the...
Roll me damage.
do you want me to roll the hit first?
You know what? Go ahead.
I'm not sure
It's
if that's entirely necessary.
AC is 5. If you want to roll for it, just to see if you can get a critical.
I have advantage because I'm invisible, I think.
Okay.
It's surprised.
Okay.
I think either one hits, though. And it takes 15 lightning damage.
Wintekowa, suddenly a second camera view flutters out in the room right behind you. You see through your familiar as the picture ignites, burns away, as you see two small little, like, where the eyes would have been on this portrait was a camera.
Okay. I'll let everyone else take a turn.
Alright. Dolly and Jeremy, what would you like to do?
Let's see. Well, I don't know. I technically wouldn't know where he went because he's still invisible, so I'll just start moving up, like about here.
Yeah, we're on the lower deck anyway. Right?
You're on the lowest deck. You are still facing towards the garage. The hangar, sorry.
I'm just trying to find Cadmus.
Okay.
You're the one that has made him hard to find.
I know, I should have held his hand.
That wouldn't have looked weird on the cameras at all. As
It
you...
looks weird than me slowly moving forward, sweeping my hand super wide.
As you see the glass door, or at least, yeah, glass door slide open, and then quickly slide close as pop, 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 pop. Cadmus makes his way on over towards... Let me zoom in. There is a...
bar?
Oh yeah, it is straight up a bar. As you suddenly see this pail with a wine bottle just zoop, disappear. And you see some of the fancy crystal glasses suddenly zoop, 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 zoop.
Now hang on a ding-dang second there.
Oh, disappearing glasses.
And then you start to see the expensive bottles of whiskey and Abentine. And what would these big glasses be? They're not wine bottles.
Arnay.
Bourbon. As you see these bottles of whiskey, bourbon, and some other unmentionable spirits just quickly bloop, 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 bloop into his visible self.
I'm waiting for him to just pour a glass and it just starts disappearing as it goes, as the glass is being tipped. Like an old Hanna-Barbera cartoon.
There's also a quick, you see the lever on the tap flip. You see it start to pour out into the nether of nothing. As you suddenly see a little drop roll down his invisible chin before quickly wiping it away.
Assuming I can only move my movement, I can't get to him, but you better believe I'm on my way for an intervention.
I'll allow you to move as you wish.
Alright, I'm gonna march right on up there and grab at the empty air until I find him.
Roll me a grapple check with disadvantage because he's invisible.
Yeah. But he's being so obvious. And I got 4 arms, baby!
Wasn't it disadvantage?
Yeah, that's an 18. You get him! Oh my god! As you suddenly reach out and feel his coat.
Ha!
There's also a little jingle as you grab at him.
I'm gonna lift him up under the armpits.
Ah!
Cat nuts. If you could understand me right now, you'd know that I'm very disappointed in you.
Look! Look! As you see the bottle suddenly materialize in front of you. This bottle alone can get us at least $50.
Well,
yes, and the jet ski I stole definitely isn't worth more than that.
These bottles of bourbon? At least 75 a bottle.
I keep holding him with one of my not human arms, and then I use my human arm to waggle a finger at him and narrow my eyes.
Man, that mafia boss is a cheapskate.
I am pantomiming my displeasure and my expectation that all of these will be sold. Can I, like, I don't know, performance check to get him to understand me?
Diplomacy.
That's not a thing.
Oh, yeah.
No, it is. Or, no, persuasion.
Persuasion.
For pantomiming? Okay.
I don't think that's a
Nat
performance.
20!
Oh.
Yeah, whatever.
You see him, getting the gist of what you were saying. You hear him mumble, "Can I at least keep the glasses?"
I nod, but I still have my eyes narrowed.
I'll keep one of them and sell off the rest.
Also, I like to... Really quick,
I'm watching you, eye finger eyes.
Also, I'd like to state really quick, he did not see you transform.
Oh no, my headphones.
He did not see you transform, so just a random fucking guy grabbed him.
A random fucking guy who feels like he has 4 chitinous fingers instead of 5 meaty ones.
Oh yeah, that's right. I should have rolled.
Too late now.
Yeah, too late right now. Slipped my brain. I keep thinking Jeremy in person instead of Jeremy in disguise. Alright, who wants to do something next?
Like, yes, I look like a guy who tried to murder him, but I do still sound like a cicada.
Is it my turn again?
And I did start off by shooting him.
I broke my hand multiple times.
Oh, I see it.
Oh, go ahead, Mac.
I'm getting out of the hot tub now, because I feel like I've cooked enough. But also, yes, from what Cat posted, I am wearing that 1920 style bathing suit. It's just under my clothes this entire time.
You feel...
The blue and white stripe.
You feel so relaxed.
Yep. And from above, you guys are going to hear a thud, thud, thud. I walk down the stairs.
In fact, you feel so relaxed, your next D20 roll will get a 1d4 bonus to it.
Okay. Picking up... I now notice there's this pair of stairs, and I am going to walk down them with the jet ski in... above my shoulder.
Punk, 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 punk.
Leave the jet ski on the dock when you came over to us?
No. I'm carrying it to the entire time.
Then why did you come over to us?
He didn't.
I didn't come over to you.
I was assuming that he was going over to you guys, so that was my bad. As you enter into the engine room.
Oh boy.
Lots of doodads here. Do I see? I think what I would do in an engine room.
This
Gonna
must be
check
where they
around.
brew.
What'd you say?
Wintekowa, you see on the video feeds what appears to be Mac Knife wielding the same neon green jet ski that he was carrying around earlier, enter into an engine room from your monitor.
Oh, where did he find that?
Oh, you know exactly where I found it. Also, hey, I noticed something weird about this wall on the map.
Don't worry about that.
Ah, damn it, I thought I found a secret doorway. Damn. So just ignore this thing?
Yeah.
Okay. What do I want to do here? Should I roll anything to know?
Roll a perception check.
Perception coming up.
And...
The 1d4?
Oh, yeah.
So 16.
Okay. As you are kind of glancing around, you appear to see the control system for the engines themselves. You also see what appears to be a bank of servers. Computer servers.
I'm sorry, did you say a bank?
A bank of computer servers.
I don't know what them computer servers are, but I heard a bank. Do I want to go for the computer servers, or do you want... Actually, nah, I don't care about computers. I'm gonna fiddle with the fucking engine controls.
Okay. Okay.
Just start flipping switches and see what they do.
Let me see here. Haphazardly. Let me look through my sheet real quick. I'll get to Gypsy while I'm looking through my sheet. What would you like to do, Gypsy?
Prepare for chaos.
My sprite dashes in the direction of the loud thumping.
Okay. Okay.
And seeks out the next camera, the next eye to blind in this labyrinthine beast.
You see the camera angle was right in this corner over here, right by the computer banks.
Invisibly, it strikes at the eye from below.
Okay, go ahead and roll to hit.
Also, I like to imagine Dolly's the only person here who wouldn't know.
Ooh!
Oh my god!
1 and 20.
Does he hit the bank instead?
Let me see.
Duality of man.
With that nat 20.
Oh no. This room has no surge protectors.
That nat 1 I meant.
Yeah, this room has no surge protectors. You fool!
But he's invisible. Isn't he hitting with advantage?
Fuck, he is invisible. That is a nat 20.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Does that work on inanimate objects?
I'll allow it.
As much as attack
Okay.
doesn't matter on an
Well,
inanimate
hold on,
object.
hold on. invisibility ends when you hit a target.
It can recast it at will.
Oh.
Go ahead.
You're right that it appears after it makes an attack, but then it turns invisible again.
Go ahead and roll that damage.
Unless we're in turn order, it doesn't matter.
No. I'm not doing turn order right now. Just a smash and grab. 20!
Oh my god.
Okay. That makes this a little easier, as not only do you fry the camera, Wintekowa, you suddenly see the camera that Mac was on suddenly get fried. The entire, the monitors suddenly blue screen. As... God, I keep wanting to call you Susan, Gypsy.
That was an iconic one. But now you must call me Greg.
Greg, as you see through the eyes of your familiar, the circuitry on the camera begins to spark, and so does the computer banks off to the side.
Oh no.
Yeah!
Please don't tell me he starts a fire.
Memories, like the grip of madness from the far realms.
Alright, Mac, as you are pushing the buttons, seemingly unaware of the sudden sparking right next to you, you press a couple buttons, you hear the engines off to, or the motors off to the side of here begin to rev up. Oh god, no, don't move the map. There we go. And you hear, let me see here, you hear the main engine begin to sputter a little bit. And then suddenly you notice the computer banks off to the side catching fire.
Wait, me?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Over on the other side of the engine room.
Thank God when I'm dead, so I don't be free.
And if I recast Find Familiar at will, and the beast shape shifts into its true form, revealing the source of its electrical wonders. It is a thunderbird, a cryptid of some small renown. It is an infant thunderbird with a wingspan of merely 4 feet.
Wintekowa, you begin to see error messages or master warning lights begin to pop up on the dashboard.
So all the cameras have been knocked out?
Yeah.
Alright.
Question.
I'll go ahead and make my way back, assuming, like, oh yeah, everyone else at least must have followed my instructions and stayed put.
Yeah.
Hey, question.
Yeah.
Knowing that this is an engine room and probably the engine might get overheated
No,
at times.
no, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
No, I know. I'm doing something that I think Mac would do.
Uh-oh. I don't like those sounds. Whenever you say that about any of your characters, it never ends up being a good thing.
Is there a bucket of water in this room?
There's a fire extinguisher.
No bucket of water?
I'm looking this up. Fire extinguisher invented when? 1723, and they were already kind of canister-looking things. Except they were bronze instead of red.
Okay, then I guess I'm gonna grab the fire extinguisher and I'm going to spray the fucking server bank with it.
Okay.
Because if there was a bucket of water, he was going to fucking splash the water on the electrical fire.
Would have been so funny. You would have fucked yourself up so hard.
Was the case.
And that's how the session... That's the end of Monster Madness. Alright. Wintekowa, yeah. Computers are down. It's up to you guys. What you want to do right now is you kind of begin to make your way on back. As you are... Did you say that you walked away from the control panel?
Yeah, I would have moved away to...
Alright.
Make it so that I can check in with the group.
Okay. Move yourself to where you need to be. I will say, as you move past the big ol' table, this beautiful mahogany table, you see what appears to be one of the gangsters that you had run into previously, holding up their hands to the air as if gripping something, and just kind of shaking and motioning to them to the air.
He tilts his head in confusion. And, thinks about taking a swipe at them, but isn't sure yet.
And then you hear Jeremy's cricket voice.
Lowers his hands immediately and drops them into his belly.
Was this the only reason you wanted us to come here, was to steal a bunch of alcohol? There wasn't even any sort of theater supplies or anything?
My goodness, stop shaking me, for God's sakes!
I'm sorry, okay.
This is only the first floor.
Oh,
Treasures.
set him down.
Treasures are not found on the surface. They're found down below.
And you get the feeling he was trying to do a dramatic point downwards, but seeing as how he's invisible and doesn't really realize that he's invisible.
I'm gonna grope for his arms with one of my lower arms and securely hold his hand and gesture dramatically forwards in a lead the way kind of way.
Alright.
I announce to my friends. I go to find my friends, and I'm going to announce to them. I have blinded the beast and destroyed its nervous system with the magic of a majestic beast of the North American countryside. The triumph of my pets is once again made clear to all who live among these 3 dimensions.
Still messing with the engine control.
I tell that, I guess, to Dolly, and then I go and I tell that to Mac, and then I try to find everyone else, because I only know where those 2 are near me.
Still teleport.
You see...
Yeah, and I guess I'm teleporting. I'm blinking, because my character's wild magicking, so my character's just literally just blinking in front of each person and be like, I have found it. Blink.
By the way, Storm,
yeah.
You have no idea how much I wish that there was an actual bucket of water so I could put out the... So I could, quote unquote, try to put out the electrical water.
You want to end Monster Madness that quickly? God damn.
Who would keep a bucket of water in the computer room?
In the engine room, in case the engine's overheated.
You don't
use what fire extinguishers for.
You don't throw water on an oil fire. That makes things worse.
No, in case the engine overheated.
You would use
a modern day engine, not an old timey engine.
But yeah, Greg, you see one of the goons apparently holding hands with his imaginary friend in the hallway. Alright.
Okay. I tell them. I look at this weird one. What is this weird one?
What? Oh, I assume I see my buddy.
Yeah, do I spot this weird one with his hands gesticulating in the air?
Oh yeah.
Do I spot my buddy?
Oh yeah. You see a sheet ghost suddenly you see Greg.
Oh, hey there. Hey there, Arya.
It is Greg for now, but thank you for still respecting my name from before. And my body shrinks from like in almost large size back down to small, as like it's like it like teleported right up to you and looked like it was about to swallow you whole. Hi, it is you, friend Jeremy.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting I'm a bad guy. I probably should have told everybody.
I believe I have crippled the brain of this beast and blinded its eyes.
Oh, well, that's just great. Good job, buddy.
We may wander with reckless abandon and acquire many fine things.
That's good to know. Cadigan apparently wanted to, well, it seems like he mostly was looking to steal some inebriates, but he says there's some more treasures lower down in the ship, so I'm gonna follow him. I got him right here all invisible-like, and I waggle my holding hand.
The alcohol of which I read about and partook in a month and a half ago. Hold on. And he rushes over and he starts taking bottle after bottle after bottle and grabbing it.
I am 100% imagining it just the sheet slightly opening up and then vacuum noises. The shit starts sliding up underneath it. Yes. Sheet vacuum.
Alright, if you are going to be taking some, roll me a d4.
Got it. Here's a d4 roll. 4.
Okay, you grab 4 bottles.
Yeah! Yeah, it's a quirk that I put under his, ideals, music and food. I'm fascinated by the things humans take joy in.
I thought it was just going to be a fascinating kleptomaniacy.
No, it's not kleptomania. He's very skilled at cooking. He for some reason he has fallen in love with food and drink.
Hell yeah.
Nuts.
It's a thing that's just completely foreign to the outer realms.
He makes the best s'mores.
Alright, we got about not too much longer. So,
let's keep going. Let's push down.
Cadamus begins to lead you into the sort of meeting room looking area. And he kind of eyeballs the table for a second. Oh, let me see here. There are 2 nice big dresser drawers on either side, a bathroom over here, and a flight of stairs that leads downwards. There's also a bookshelf that you saw over on this side, Wintekowa.
Kit, if you want, my majestic Thunderhawk could take you by the hand or the forearm and lead you back to the rest of the group.
No, he's still messing with the control panel.
Okay.
If you put up much resistance, it just leaves you.
We're stripping this place for parts.
Might as well.
Klepto part. Start stealing whatever you desire.
I'm taking cues from Cadamus for what to fill my three arms with.
Begins to kind of glance on over the desk. He kind of eyeballs the doorway for a second. And it's like, no, we could never get it through there. Starts looking at some of the books that are over here. As you see him begin to load up, he's got a little backpack with him as he begins to throw stuff in there.
I've got a big backpack.
Oh, excellent. You can roll yourself a 1d4 for this one particular shelf to see what you get.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You find 3 very expensive books in particular on this shelf.
Oh, goody.
So, anyone, you can begin to move yourselves around as you wish.
Is anything happening as I'm messing with the engine control?
Not really. You seem to be like powering on the engine, power off the engine, cut power to, cut power from. Let me
It's
see
almost
here.
like
Drive.
the control panel of like the steering wheel to make it do anything.
Yeah.
Okay, it's just you made it sound like it would actually do something.
Yeah, it really just sends power to the engine, allows it like a master cutoff, basically.
Hey, so I want to move over to here in the engine room. If you could
George
go
in the
down again.
bathroom stealing all the expensive soaps.
Oh, wait, wrong. I do notice it's weird that this area is kind of like... There's like a wall here and there's nothing in this area. Hmm?
Just ignore the secret door right there. It's
No,
just,
I
it's just
know.
an alcove.
No, I know.
You find a broom.
I was gonna say I wanted to smash this wall open. See if there's something behind it.
Okay. Roll me a strength check to smash through.
Gonna use strike of giant for this, so I can possibly break it. 24 to hit.
24. Okay. Okay. Roll me that damage.
14.
14. You put your fist into the wall. There's a nice sized, like, fist-shaped hole there at the moment. Doesn't go all the way through. Maybe 1 or 2 more solid hits. Okay. Just one more. Okay. You managed to put your fist through the wall.
Nice. And what do I see through this?
You see, as you kind of get down eye level and look on through, you see a couch. You see a, stop it. You see, is it called Go?
Yes,
Go
that-
board?
A
that's
Go
Go.
board. You see a very nice looking plasma television.
I nod. Okay,
Yes.
trying to make a way to get into this nice winky room a bit earlier. And I'm gonna fucking pull off the server room from the wall since it's fucking fried.
Isn't there a door leading there?
No,
Let me get
this
to.
door doesn't exist.
Let me get to the other characters real quick as you are tearing your way through the wall.
Yeah, I'm gonna tear off the server bank and fucking use it as a fucking battery
Okay.
ram to make your doorway.
Dolly?
We should all take the stairs down there to where he's smashing into and just be like, what the fuck?
No, I like to imagine that you open the door and you just see me get through the wall.
Dolly? You are
I
heading
guess-
down. Oh,
Yeah.
these stairs. Right here.
Yeah, so you more end up in this hallway, I think.
Which also has a door leading directly into this room.
Yeah.
Oh, so I'll be up there then.
As you kind of make your way on down the stairs, you peek around, see a little hallway with 4 doors. You take the closest door then?
Yeah.
Okay. As you enter in to an incredibly luxurious master bedroom, there is a giant bed, an antique rug, several dressers, what looks like a a desk that had a computer on there, or that has a computer on there. And you see a doorway that leads off over here.
Maybe we should steal all of his Armani suits.
And curiously, you also hear a banging noise from the room down below.
Punk, punk, punk.
Well, this room's closer to me, so I'll check that out first.
Okay. You enter into a side closet that is lined all across one wall with some of the most expensive looking suits you have ever seen, along with a body-length silver mirror.
Steal his suits!
I'll take the suits then, I guess.
Hell yeah!
Roll me 1d4.
Do-do-do-do-do. One.
Oh,
You find really nice suit that catches your eye.
This'll be for the future potential husband.
Before I eat him. There is still another line right over, so you got this square worth of stuff. There is still potentially another D4 worth of stuff if you look on over at this side.
Okay.
Alright.
I'll do it again.
Roll that D4.
2.
2 more very nice looking suits.
Variety is the spice of life.
My second and my third husbands. We also have nice suits.
Greg, I see you touring down below as well.
Yes, indeed. Oh. Perhaps I should
How
look
dare you? It's
upon-
Melvin.
It is not Melvin. I've not been Melvin in a century. Let me see here. There's
Melvin
so
is
many
not
rooms
the
to choose
vibe.
from. How do you get to this side of boat?
It looks like, let me grab a map, and then
I think you need to go from it from the captain's side.
Yep,
'Cause there's
there's a stairwell up above.
Oh,
I
we're
go
close.
that way.
Yeah.
So while they traipse around the back half of this beast, I shall loot its frontal rib cage.
Okay. As you wander down, you see a door off to your left, and you also see a massive kitchen.
Food!
He rushes forward. He sees the cookware. He sees the stove. Does he see ingredients?
He sees
A cabinet, maybe?
He sees cabinets up above. He sees a massive refrigerator right here.
Oh. We lost our old refrigerators that we kept in Subway. I must have Mac Knife bring this one back.
The entire refrigerator?
Entire refrigerator.
Okay. Okay.
But first, I open the cabinets and I
Start vacuuming stuff up.
start vacuuming things up.
The aroma of different spices wafts through your fifth dimensional nose. I want you to roll a d4 to see how many you end up grabbing.
Gypsy,
Yeah.
I swear, you need to convince Stormin to let you make a homebrew ability that just says you are a bag of holding.
Yeah.
It's not that you have one; it's that you are one.
Yes,
I'm treating it that way, except that I'm following the normal D&D character, how much you can carry, like weight. And he came with a backpack, you know, but instead of the backpack, it's just in him.
I'll tell you what, I'll throw in this. I will allow you to do an investigation check to potentially double or nothing what you might find.
Do it. Do it.
I hope
Double or
it's
nothing, you say.
I hope it's pounds of ingredients, not like individual spice bottles.
What if I use? What if this is scent-based tracking? Would you call it survive? Could I try to use my survival skill?
Ooh. That isn't. You have scent?
Smell.
No, but I have proficiency in survival. I have hold breath, dark vision, amorphous, natural
And you
resilience.
could say he smelled with his fifth dimensional nose.
I am an ooze. I don't know. I don't have the scent ability. No.
So I will just say you collect 3 pounds of spices.
That's fine by me. I'm adding that to my inventory right now.
Delectable spices.
That's the spice trade for you.
My 4 bottles of alcohol are currently unidentified. And then I'm going to put 3.
Whoops.
Pounds of spice. Okay. Acquired. Okay. What about cookware? Is there anything particularly nice, like plates or platters or?
Oh, you
Yeah, that
better,
was gonna be my question.
you better fucking believe it. Porcelain.
Oh yeah.
Whoa.
And in the drawers, stainless steel cutlery from Japan.
Oh yeah.
Mike Knife was just mentioning the other day how he wanted a knife.
What'd you say?
Mac was just mentioning the other day how he wanted a knife.
Oh.
If you are going to steal the cutlery, I want you to roll a perception check.
You got it.
15.
15.
Okay. Looking at my little chart. Damn, unfortunately, not high enough. You do end up finding...
As a reaction,
Yeah.
would this help? I don't know if this will help, but my Thunderhawk uses its ability. Hold on. I was about to search for Thunderhawk. I'm not gonna find anything on 5e tool. Hold on.
Does he have anything that can get you above a 17?
Yeah, it's the Sphinx of Wonders ability. Hold on. I'm pulling it up so that I can read it out loud to you in its entirety. Reaction. Burst of Ingenuity. 2 per day. Trigger. The Sphinx, or another creature within 30 feet, makes an ability check or a saving throw. Response. The Sphinx adds 2 to the roll.
Then yeah, that would get you right at 17 if you did that.
The majestic Thunderhawk. This eagle goes. Does the I can't do it, but it's not that. It's the high pitched American eagle sound. You know what I mean? You know which one I'm talking about.
Oh, the one that's actually a Red Hawk.
Yeah, and it adds 2 to my.
Nice. Red tail, I should say.
And a little bit of electricity moves across its many wings.
Okay. I want you to roll a d4.
One.
You find... Actually, you already rolled a d4 up above that 3.
Oh, it was 3. It was 3.
You find 3 really good steak knives, like professional chef's knives from Japan. You also find a tuna katana. One of those big, one of those giant, like deep sea fish katanas that they use for like slicing open tuna.
Oh,
A katana.
Yeah.
you mean like Makoto Kiri?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll post a picture of what he's talking about. He's talking about these
Alright.
things.
I've added them to my inventory. All right, I think that's a fruitful enough term for me.
Mm. Wintekowa, is there anything you're... Or actually, Mac, around this time you should be breaking through. But I'm going to do Wintekowa first, just to see if there's anything he'd like.
Sure. I'll also look around like the... Or actually, I'm in some kind of bedroom, aren't I?
Yep.
Is that any kind of safe? I have valuables, jewelry.
Well, no, you're not there. You were in the captain's. You were in the navigation room, weren't you?
So,
Well, I'm
homeboy,
gonna make my way down here.
Sorry.
as you enter into what appears to be a guest bedroom, there is a giant comfy bed. There is another plasma TV up on the wall. As you enter this room, I want you to roll a perception check.
Alright.
Fuck.
Nice.
Okay. As you are kind of messing around the room, trying to see if you can find, like, a safe or something, you end up getting to... You end up reaching underneath the bed and pulling out a really nice, like, Samsonite suitcase that is unlocked. And I need you to roll a... Looking at my sheet real quick. Roll me a 1d6.
Smash.
Jesus Christ. Inside this Samsonite suitcase are 6 bricks of cocaine.
Yeah. Alrighty.
1 kilo each. Or not one brick each, but 1 pound each.
Well, that's one way to make a quick fortune.
Incredible.
Take the close it nicely and just kind of smooth out the top, and then take the suitcase and wander on out. Like, I'm good.
I'm hoping there's going to be some good concessions at this play, and then there's this.
Yeah.
This goes in the drinks. Were you not doing anything with the TV?
Is it a flat screen?
It is a flat screen.
No.
It is a...
Okay, then I'll just
What
like...
TV is?
I'll have like the nice flat screen under one arm and the suitcase in the other, so...
Okay.
Okay. I was gonna ask, would you know what a TV is?
He's recent. He's a recent
Yeah.
cryptid.
True.
Alright. Around this time, Mac, like the Kool-Aid Man in Days Yonder, you kick through the wall, tripping over the sofa and landing on the table. The go pieces go flying everywhere.
I just shake my head and get up, grabbing the table and the go board with the go pieces.
Okay.
Solid go piece. Nice.
So I'm going to walk over. I see a door.
Still
I
holding the
see
jet ski too.
Yes.
Yeah.
You gotta remember that I'm considered a large-sized creature for the sake of carrying, so I can carry 510 pounds. I see this wall, I see the door, and I'm just like, fuck it, we're raiding this fucker's place. Crashing through this wall.
Through the door?
No, crashing through the wall.
This one?
Yep.
Okay. Roll me a strength check.
21 to hit. 4. Ooh, bad damage. 8.
You punch the wall.
Second time's a charm.
Dolly,
What do you say?
as you suddenly hear this poof, poof from the other side, you poke your head on out as you see Mac Knife carrying a jet ski, a table, and a go board. Trying to punch his way through a wall while he's right next to a door.
Logic.
Damage for the next one.
Meet our newest team member, Kyle.
He's just like, fuck it, we're raiding this place, so might as well just wreck the place as well. So that is a total of 21 damage to this ball.
21. Okay. As you shoulder check through the wall, you end up collapsing on top of an incredibly comfy bed. I mean, you've slept on beds before and during your Mafia days, and you've, like, this singular little mattress right here, like, it goes past them in terms of quality.
I'm stealing the mattresses.
The mattress, okay.
Not the bed, just the mattresses.
Fair. Fair.
Yep. Besides, that'll you can push in the go pieces so they're secure.
Yep.
Hey, Mac. It's memory foam.
Oh, so there's an impression of Mac in it already.
Alright.
Now I'll open the door.
As you open up, as you enter into what appears to be... I'm going to move these hombres. Appears to be another room of some sort. It's got a nice sort of living room area right here. There's a desk with a computer, and there's another door off to this side.
I see the computer, I take the computer off. I don't even gracefully take it off, I just shove it off of the fucking desk and take the desk.
Okay.
And I just look at the plasma TV and I'm just like, the fuck is that thing? As I walk over to this room.
Alright.
I just like the juxtaposition. It's like a comedy. It's like a comedic cartoon where it shows Aiueghrerr'itorth, just like, and there's like classical music as he delicately goes through a cutlery drawer and draws the finest of blades in, samples the spices, and then it cuts to Mac and he's punching things down and making a huge haphazard pile of shit, and then busting down another wall.
Stealing the mirror and the other any other mattress.
Okay. Okay. Make sure you're writing these down.
Okay, so currently I have what?
One jet
three
ski.
mattresses. Three
Two.
mattresses.
2
I'll
single-person
write down
mattresses, 1 queen-size mattress, a jet ski, a table, and a go board.
All right.
Anyone else who hasn't gone or hasn't gone recently, let me know what you'd like to do. And we'll call it in just a little bit.
I am following Mr. Guy's lead for what to steal.
Let me see here. As he is currently still looking through the bookshelves. Roll me a sense motive. No, that's not the thing. Insight.
Jupiter.
You can tell that he's looking for something in particular. You're not exactly sure what, though.
Can I look? Like he's looking at books, right?
It looks like he's grabbing a handful of books every now and then, kind of pushing a few aside like he's looking for something in particular, but then just kind of goes back to stealing a handful of books.
Alright, can I look at anything, look for anything that might be sort of hidden like?
Roll me a perception check as you are searching on through. As you're searching out through, Morty. Doesn't appear to be anything on the bookshelf in particular. Aside from just like books and navigational maps and, yeah, little knickknacks.
Well, I guess I'm sticking with him.
Alright. While... yeah. He will begin to make his way... let me see here, on down the flight of stairs. He doesn't really look like he knows where he's going in particular, but as he kind of pokes his head on down into the kitchen area, as he sees Greg currently flipping through all the drawers and nabbing stuff up.
I thought it was Doug.
Is it Doug now? Or is it Greg?
It is current. Hold on, I got it from one of the syllables of my name. Let me look at it again. It is currently Greg.
Okay, okay. Yep. I guess you're following behind him as he kind of makes his way on back. Or, not back, as he makes his way kind of in the kitchen, begins to kind of look around.
I look over at him. Hello? You've done really wonderful things already. You should look as well. What is back here? Some beds.
As you enter in to a room, it has several bunk beds, and it has a dresser drawer right over here.
These creatures with their needs for sleepings. I understand, but I cannot comprehend either. What is in this drawer of mysteries? I open the drawer.
As you open the drawer, you spy an M16 with a full clip.
That does not seem interesting. I grab a pillow. No, I'm kidding. I grab the I grab this mysterious art. I've been in the city for a while now, but do I know what a gun is?
Roll an intelligence check.
You're in New York and you don't know what a gun is.
It's possible. He's been pretty good at not getting into getting himself into trouble.
You have no freaking idea.
Could this be a clue that could lead to the artifact?
I imagine you say that and flick the trigger and you just start bang, 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 bang.
And my isopod wraps around the elongated part at one end of this artifact and lifts it up and just holds it at arm's length like, I wonder what this cursed device is. Created by three-dimensional beings to surpass their limitations in some way, I am sure. I shall ask my friends. And I walk with it held out.
I don't know why, but when you did that, my mind just went to animal the way. Waddle waddle.
This way to find Jeremy, and I say, my roommate Jeremy. What is this thing?
You gotta
What is
remember
this
they can't
artifact
understand us.
Human creation.
Can I go?
Roll
Where
an
the...
intelligence.
Oh, I'm not very good at that.
You know it's a gun.
Oh, golly, that's, you should not be, probably maybe put that down. That's pretty dangerous. That's a gun.
Oh. One of the things that makes them able to hurt each other from a distance, yes? I have heard noises and seen moving pictures of such things. I did not recognize it, for its shape is peculiar. And I use my shape change ability to assume the Marshmallow Boy form with the limbs, and now I'm holding the gun with the clip.
Oh, golly, that, yeah, maybe just, don't go pointing that at anybody or anything.
If it works like it does with the little ones in the cowboy movies, I know exactly what to do with this.
Okay, well, just be real careful. Maybe
yes.
don't...
Sorry.
We shall see which of our friends is most interested in this bizarre artifact. This
Too bad
gun,
not Tommy gun.
gun as you call it.
Too bad not Tommy gun.
He does. He won't keep it, but he has it right now, and it's funny that he hasn't, so... what kind of weapon did you say it was again?
An M16 with hollow point rounds.
M16, one full clip hollow point rounds.
Stat-wise, what does that mean?
I'll post it in a little later. It's getting late, so I'm not going to bring up the stuff. Got
Okay,
about four more minutes.
I'm done.
My other compatriots, my players, is there anything else you'd wish to tuck under your arms?
So, Dolly and Dragon's character.
Was there anything interesting in this little room?
As you open on up that drawer, or that dresser, not dresser, closet, goddamn. I want you to roll a perception check.
Do. Wheels.
Okay. As you are glancing on around, you only find it appears to be another closet filled with spectacular suits. I want you to roll a d4.
Okay. I'm not doing this on purpose, but geez. 4.
You find 4 immaculate Armani suits.
4 what suits?
Armani.
That's like the most expensive kind of suit in the world.
Cool. Well, with that being checked out, I'll like quick make my way to the rest of the group because I don't think there's anything else in the middle. It seems, at least not that I can spot.
Okay.
So.
What if Dolly is just obsessed with fashion? Oh, suits. Yes, clothing. This is it.
Wintekowa?
I am satisfied with my TV and crack.
That's a sentence. All right.
We'll let the crazy. We'll let John Hurt look through the rest of the ship and grab anything that might be relevant.
I am going to have him roll a perception check.
Give him a +2 from the eagle.
It's 13.
The eagle inspires him.
And now a D. Okay. As he begins to do a walkthrough of the yacht, he doesn't even like pick anything in particular. You see him kind of glancing around the rooms, shuffling through a bunch of stuff. You see him open up the fridge and maybe take 1 or 2 items out of there, begin to eat it. It looks like he is looking for something in particular, but he is unable to find it. As he just kind of sinks his shoulders down, kind of rubs the back of his neck.
Do we think we have enough?
I can take one other gander. I got 3 big strong arms I can pick things up with.
We kind of look at him questioningly. I try to impart that I want to know what he's looking for.
Roll a diplomacy check. Let's see if you convey this.
Performance.
Another one is going to be good. Alright, well, we'll see if I get it. I'll at least get a flat 10.
Ooh.
17.
17. How do you kind of convey this?
I look at him, and I look to the left, and I look to the right slowly, and I look to the left again with my hand, like I'm searching for something, and then my head turns into the shape of a question mark. Like my amorphous blob head turns into a question mark shape.
Oh, okay. He kind of ponders your signals a little bit for, let me see here.
I'm just trying to see if I can keep an eye out for mementos from a time long past. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Gasp.
Mementos from a time long past. All right, can each of us make can we make a team roll to see if we find anything related to plays or his career?
I will.
Yeah, he was his lawyer or whatever, right?
Investigate, maybe.
I will allow each of you to make one last perception check.
Perception. You got it.
Wait, how did Dolly end up over there?
Yeah, I just said, I said quickly made my way to the rest of the group.
Okay.
Perception.
Come on.
15.
Ooh.
Okay.
That's
And
4.
then
Missing Mac.
Oh, okay. I didn't think I could since it wasn't there, but okay.
We're a team.
16.
This is after we're all done searching. We're like all together and we're like, all right, we're gonna make one last sweep for.
As you begin to kind of do one more sweep around the boat, unfortunately, even with your combined efforts, you are unable to find what Finch is looking for.
Aw.
He kind of slouches his shoulders in defeat, looks at what he has at the moment, which is currently alcohol and a bunch of books. Is there anything else?
I was gonna say really quick. Could Gypsy's familiar not roll perception?
Oh yeah, but it probably won't be enough. But yes, you're right.
You did roll
You're
a soft 20
technically
on
correct.
perception, it looks like.
Yeah, I know. I know you rolled a soft 20.
Okay. Never know, it could be not 20.
Hold on, I'm loading up. It had the stat block has to reload for me. Its perception is Okay, +4. All right, here I go.
Ah.
Unfortunately, even with your little beastie's help, he is unable to locate the item of his desire.
No.
Gone forever.
But were you still wanting Mac to drag out the refrigerator?
Yeah, so I do at the end, and I also asked Jeremy and Mac if either of you can help move this refrigerator. You need to take proper care of your ingredients for it to taste good.
That is so true, little buddy.
So help me with this refrigerator.
You've got it.
And I can push too. I have. You might be surprised to learn that my strength score is a 14. And he's not that weak.
God damn. Okay. We shall end tonight with you all, your loot in hand, some strapped to your back, others tucked underneath your armpits so tight that they could be compressed into diamonds. As you all lug this refrigerator up the stairs, and as you all begin to kind of awkwardly, gotta bounce it as you get off the boat onto the rocking deck, Morty.
I guess I appear on top deck and see them having it with the fridge and just like with a jet ski, 3 mattresses, a table, and a go board on my shoulder. I just look at them being like, "You need help with that?"
You also stole a mirror, didn't you?
Yeah.
Sad.
So I ask, "Need help with that?"
It must be intact. I worry about the cumbersome nature of so many large objects, despite your incredible strength for a three-dimensional being.
I grab the fridge and hoist it over my shoulder. My other shoulder.
Oh, there it goes. Okay.
Alright. As you all begin to make your ways back through the shadows and the alleyways of New York, the sound of police sirens closing in on the yacht. That is where we will end it for tonight.
Okay, I gotta head off.
Okay.
Alright, everyone.
Hey, Gypsy.
Stop
Yes.
stream in 3.
Did you see that video I sent?